And I'm moving the sign.
We're unmuted.
We are.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen
Hello.
of the live stream. Uh-oh.
People of the
wanna check
live
that.
stream.
Everything cool?
Denizens. I'll fix it. Just go ahead, Andy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm just going to launch into the song. Good we got this far into the show before we had a technical problem. It's always a good sign. I'm going to start that again because I'm thinking about that camera. Well, the Rangers had a homecoming in Harlem late last night, and the Magic Rat drove his sleek machine over the Jersey state line. Barefoot girls sitting on the hood of Dodge, drinking warm beer in the hot summer rain. The Rat pulls into town, rolls up his pants. They take a stab at romance and disappear down Flamingo Lane. Well, the maximum lawman run down Flamingo, chasing the Rat and the barefoot girl. And the kids around here look just like shadows, always quiet, holding hands. From the churches to the jails, tonight all is silence in the world as we take our stand down in jungle land. Well, the midnight gangs assemble and picked a rendezvous for the night. They'll meet neath that giant Exxon sign that brings this fair city light. And there's an opera out on the turnpike. There's a ballet being fought out in the alley until the local cops, cherry tops, rips this holy night. Now the streets alive, the secret debts are paid, contacts made, they vanish unseen. Flash guitars just like switchblades, hustling for the record machine. The hungry and the hunted explode into rock and roll bands that face off against each other in the streets down in jungle. In the parking lot, the visionaries dressing in the latest rage. Outside the back street, girls are dancing to the records the DJ plays. Lonely-hearted lovers struggle in dark corners, desperate as the night moves on. Then just one look and a whisper, and they're gone. beneath the city, two hearts beat, soul engines running through a night so tender. In a bedroom locked with whispers of soft refusal and then surrender. In the tunnels uptown, the rat's own dream guns him down as shots echo down them hallways in the night. No one watches as the ambulance pulls away, or as the girl shuts out the bedroom light. Outside the streets on fire in a real death waltz between what's flesh and what's fantasy. And the poets down here don't write nothing at all. They just stand back and let it all be. And in the quick of the night, they reach for their moment and try to make an honest stand. But they wind up wounded, not even dead. Tonight in jungle land.
Well, I can hear your heartbeat for 1,000 miles. The heavens open up every time she smiles. And I come to her, that's where I belong. So I'll run into her like a river song. So give me love, 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 crazy love. Give me love, 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 crazy love. Fine sense of humor when I'm feeling low down. I come to her when the sun goes down. Take away my trouble, take away my grief, take away my heartache in the night like a thief. Give me love, 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 crazy love. Give me love, 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 crazy love. I need her in the daytime. Well, I need her in the night.
Yes, I need her.
Yeah, I wanna throw my loving arms around her, kiss and hug her tight. Yeah, I need her. Well, I need her in the
I
daytime.
need her.
Oh, I need her, I need her, I need her, I need her.
Yes, I need her.
Yeah, I wanna throw my loving arms around her, kiss and hug her tight. And when I'm returning from so far away, give me some sweet loving, brighten up my day. You know she makes me righteous, yeah, she makes me feel whole, and she makes me mellow down into my soul. Give me love, 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 crazy love. Give me love,
It is very good in the room.
Is it okay online?
It's very, very good online.
Good.
You want to check any place else?
In outer space, how is it there? Cold? No wind? Not a little dark?
It sounds good, but there's not much atmosphere.
Andy! Oh, he's coming out swinging.
Wow, I had forgotten that part of the live streams.
Wow.
All right, here's an old song by Dion. Anybody here seen my old friend Abraham? Can you tell me where he's gone? He freed a lot of people, but it seemed the good they die young. You know, I just looked around and he's gone. Anybody here seen my old friend John? Can you tell me where he's gone? He freed a lot of people, but it seemed the good they die young. You know that I just looked around and he's gone. Anybody here see my old friend Martin? Can you tell me where he's gone? He freed a lot of people, but it seemed the good they die young. You know, I just looked around and he's gone. Love the things that they stood for, and didn't they try to do some good for you and me? And we'll be free someday soon. It's gonna be one day. Bobby, can you tell me where he's gone? I thought I saw one in over the hill with Abraham and Martin and John. Thank you very much.
Well, who's out there watching, Miss Sandra?
People who
All
need
right.
people, or actually
People
people,
who
who
need
need
people.
music.
I want to say hi to my mom. She said not to say her name.
Why?
I don't know. I'm going to say it. Her name is Henrietta, and I just said it.
Oh.
So I'm probably in trouble.
And she's going to get swatted.
And her social security number is,
You're going to get a timeout.
and her address is. Yeah. So don't be mad at me. All right. This is a Katie Tunstall song who, rumor has it, might be singing in concert fairly soon. Interesting. I'm not going to say where or when because my mom would get mad.
I forgot the opening lick.
but she's cold inside. She wants to be like the water. All the muscles tighten in her face, buries her soul in one embrace, the one and the same, just like water. And the fire fades away, but most of every day is full of tired excuses, but it's too hard to say. I wish it was simple, but we give up easily. We're close enough to see that you're the other side of the world to me. On comes the panic light, holding on to fingers and feelings alive. But the time has come to move along, and the fire fades away. Most of every day is full of tired excuses, but it's too hard to say. I wish it was simple, but we give up easily. We're close enough to see that you're the other side of the world. Can you help me? Can you let me go? And can you still love me when you can't see me anymore? And the fire fades away, most of every day, full of tired excuses, but it's too hard to say. I wish it was simple, but we give up easily. We're close enough to see that you're the other side of the world. The other side of the world. You're the other side of the world to me. Thank you very much. Some Scottish music for you guys. I have a kilt on under this. Just it doesn't sound too Scottish to you, Andy, because there was no args in there, or like
No bagpipes.
no bagpipes. Is there a bagpipe patch on this synthesizer? Maybe we could add some,
That would be nice.
but not that nice. So Andy is going to perform a song for you right now, written by Bob Dylan. Have you guys heard of him?
I think so.
Yes. He's a fairly well-known songwriter. Although I will say, people who you think are well-known are not particularly always well-known. So we did a really cool thing this past weekend. We played at an International Day of Peace event in San Pedro, and it was really fantastic, and there were like 3,000 people there, and the wonderful Dr. Jane Goodall, who is a renowned naturalist, animal rights activist, environmentalist, all of those, UN ambassador to the world. And I've probably told 4 different people under the age of 30 that we did this thing with Jane Goodall, and none of them knew who she was. Yeah. Of course, then there's tons of little kids and people who know who she is. Obviously, she's so famous, but yeah. So as famous as you may be, more people don't know who you are than know who you are. So this is a song by Bob Dylan, if you've never heard of him.
Everything went from bad to worse. Money never changed a thing. Death kept following, tracking us down. At least I heard your bluebird sing. Now somebody's got to show their hand. Time is an enemy. I know you're long gone. I guess it must be up to me. If I'd have thought about it, I never would have done it. I guess I would have let it slide. If I'd have paid attention to what others were thinking, the heart inside me would have died. But I was just too stubborn to ever be governed by enforced insanity. Someone had to reach for the rising star. I guess it was up to me. Now the Union Central is pulling out. The orchids are in bloom. I've only got me one good shirt left, and it smells of stale perfume. In 14 months, I've only smiled once. I didn't do it consciously. Somebody's got to find your trail. I guess it must be up to me. Well, it was like a revelation when you betrayed me with your touch. I just about convinced myself nothing had changed that much. The all-rounder in the iron mask, he slipped me the master key. Somebody's got to unlock your heart, he said it was up to me. Well, I watched you slowly disappear down into the officers' club. I would have followed you in the door, but I didn't have a ticket stub. So I waited all night for the break of day, hoping one of us could get free. But when the dawn came over the river bridge, I knew it was up to me. Well, the only decent thing I did when I worked as a postal clerk was to haul your picture down off the wall near the cage where I used to work. Was I a fool or not to protect your real identity? You looked a little burned out, my friend. I thought it might be up to me. Well, I met somebody face to face. I had to remove my hat. She's everything I need in love, but I can't be swayed by that. It frightens me, the awful truth of how sweet life can be. She ain't gonna make a move. I guess it must be up to me. Well, we heard the Sermon on the Mount, and I knew it was too complex. It didn't amount to anything more than what the broken glass reflects. When you bite off more than you can chew, you pay the penalty. Somebody's got to tell the tale. I guess it must be up to me. Dupree came in pimping a night to the Thunderbird Cafe. Crystal wanted to talk to him. I had to look the other way. Now I just can't rest without your love. I need your company. Somebody's got to cry some tears. I guess it must be up to me. There's a note left in the bottle. You can give it to Estelle. She's the one you've been wondering about, but there's really nothing much to tell. We both heard voices for a while. Now the rest is a history. One of us has got to cry some tears. I guess it's gonna be up to me. So go on, boys, play your hand. Life is a pantomime. The ringleaders from the county seat say I don't have all that much time. And the girl with me behind the shades, she ain't my property. One of us has got to hit the road. I guess it must be up to me. If we never meet again, baby, remember me. How my lone guitar played sweet for you, that old-time melody. And the harmonica around my neck, I blew it for you free. No one else could play that tune. You knew it was up to me. Thank you very much. That was a song Bob Dylan decided to leave off Blood on the Tracks because I guess it just wasn't good enough. Yeah. Oh, hello to the folks on Facebook. Thanks for joining us for a song. You can come over to see us at Renee Safier YouTube, show number 239.
Woohoo! Lot of words in that song.
There are, yeah.
Oh, Renee has a
Evergreen
song
Santa,
coming up.
but you know, our friends from the OC, who we put those songs in for, including the one we just played, are not here.
Or you want
Yeah?
to skip and go and do them a little later?
What do you think, Renee? What are you doing?
She's getting soda.
You're on TV wandering around.
Well, I mean, you had a solo song, so I was cross-marketing and putting you on Facebook, hoping we could get some more people on here. And I took my Diet Pepsi, which I don't even like, and I forgot it over there. And so
You could trade it in for some very nice white wine if you would like.
I could. I'm good, I think.
Your mom will let you.
My mom will let me. Will my friend Mara let me? I don't know. Only if we have nachos with it.
You have a lot of people out there from different places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Mara is in,
Yeah.
well,
Santa
I'm
Fe.
assuming she's in Santa Fe.
She's in Santa Fe, and Gretchen's online wherever Gretchen happens to be at this moment.
Sunnyvale?
And, well, she travels so much, you never know where she's popping in
Just
from.
for later on when I need this. So I gotta play piano. Whatever.
All right, I think we should just play Every Grain of Sand. I'm in the mood.
Okay, all right.
Well, thanks to all of you, wherever you may be joining us from, including Torrance, California. Let's hear it from our studio audience.
That's right.
All right, well, this is a super beautiful Bob Dylan song
It is.
called Every Grain of Sand. In the key of C, for those of you keeping track.
Let's see, what sound should I use? Regular piano. 2, 3, 4.
In the time of my confession, in the hour of my deepest need, when the pool of tears beneath my feet flood every newborn seed, there's a dying voice within me, reaching out somewhere, toiling in the danger and in the morals of despair. Don't have the inclination to look back on any mistake. Like Cain, I now behold this chain of events that I must patience and good cheer. Let the sun beat down upon the steps of time to light the way, to ease the pain of idleness and the memory of decay. I gaze into the doorway of temptation's angry flame, and every time I pass that way, I always hear my name. Then onward in my journey, I come to understand that every hair is numbered like every grain of sand. I have gone from rags to riches in the sorrow of the night, in the violence of a summer's dream, in the chill of a wintry light, in the bitter dance of loneliness fading into space, in the broken mirror of innocence on each forgotten face. I hear the ancient footsteps like the motion of the sea. Sometimes I turn, there's someone there. Other times it's only me. I am hanging in the balance of a perfect finished plan, like every sparrow falling, like every grain of sand. I am hanging in the balance of the reality of man, like every sparrow falling, like every grain of sand.
Wow. That is such a beautiful song. Wow.
Thank you. See, you should look Bob Dylan up.
I think I'll do that when I get home. Wow.
That's such a great song.
It was so beautiful.
Well, this is a, how would you say it, Andy? It's a Bob Dylan song that he forgot to write.
I guess that other one is kind of a good setup for this one, since it has all the same chord shapes. This is a title track, and it's a lost title track. I wrote this with our friends Dave Takagi and Russell Weiner as one of 10 lost title tracks that our rock and roll heroes forgot to write. We noticed there's a lot of albums that had a name but no song, and now Blood on the Tracks has one. And the goal was to write a song that fits right in there.
Right in the groove, Andy.
Yeah, like the dude in The Big Lebowski. He's a man for his times. He fits right in there. She was waiting at the intersection for her life to change. accident or detonation, or something just as strange. I was quick to react, I was slow to think. With my elbow out the window, I said, buy me a drink. We left others to sift through the facts, blood on the tracks. I washed up on the Blue Nile, just outside of Khartoum. She smiled at me and said, I haven't seen you since the womb. No injury I suffered went unhealed by her touch. Beauty is a privilege till love becomes a crutch. After which there could be no second act, just more blood on the tracks. She had the shoulders of a farm girl, hauling water from a well. And almond eyes of cold steel, war stories she'll never tell. She'd made her journey across the black fog of the Mekong, just to stay alive, never to stay long. With my head upon her chest, she said, baby, relax, it's all blood on the tracks. I'm walking down the tracks alone, I'm just waiting on a train. In the softness of a saxophone, I hear that lonesome strain. She'd grown weary of her lover, but she hadn't told me yet. She was shopping for another to lay a bigger, better bet. Accidentally stepping on the cracks, I noticed blood on the tracks. In the bicycle casino, she was looking for an easy mark. Walking like a courtesan, circling like a shark. She would double down when no one else had the guts. Were you counting cards, babe, or was it just your luck? I busted, and I knew the deck was stacked next to the blood on the track. She took a lover with the same name as someone who was famous, close enough for me, she said, and his money will maintain us. Yeah, but she used to be the figure the artist couldn't paint, and I used to be the sculptor's clay before it took its shape. Now we're patrons amongst the artifacts of our blood on the track. Sometimes I dream about my mother. I forget she's not alive. I put together what I know, and in that moment she survives. When I realize I'm just chasing memories, memories truer than the world in front of me. I've learned the things you can't bring back, are etched in blood on the tracks. The things you can't bring back are etched in blood on the tracks. Yeah, the things you can't bring back are etched in blood on the tracks. Thank you very much.
Very nice. Very, very good.
Now I can put this on, forgetting that we had to do that song.
I'm afraid every time I use this thing, I'm afraid it's going to fall over. But it's not. Because I'm going to will it to stand up.
If you will it, it is no dream. Theodore Herzl.
Wow. Andy just...
Wow.
Wow,
That's another.
quote Theodore Herzl on our
Well,
live
actually, I was
stream?
quoting The Big Lebowski.
That's a little more in your wheelhouse.
I learned all about Theodore Herzl from The Big Lebowski.
Andy's learned a lot of things from the Big
I
Lebowski.
guess so.
Well,
We were very impressed.
Actually, Andy, I was we're having a big Halloween party near Halloween, and I was looking at some pictures of I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. You were the dude,
yeah.
and I have to say, next to being a ghost, it's the most comfortable Halloween costume ever.
It is.
Because you're in your pajamas in a
Robe.
bathrobe.
Pair of flip-flops.
And carrying a white Russian all night long. It's not bad.
That's
I
right.
think I might be the dude this year.
I
Or
think that
maybe
would be
just
great.
every day I'll be the dude. I mean, I actually saw somewhere on some stupid like fashion thing that one of the big fashion shows, they were
Bathrobes.
wearing like bathrobes. I'm like,
Bathrobes.
come on,
Yeah,
people,
no.
make some effort, you
No,
know?
trust me. I was in Starbucks the other day, and come on, it was like 11:30 in the morning, and she's there in her jammies and her bathrobe.
A person, just a
yeah.
customer.
Yeah.
Okay then. Well, there you go. Not if you're at home watching in your bathrobe that there's anything wrong with that. So we're not, no judgment. Well, it sounded like it though, didn't it? Two jumps in a week, I bet you think that's pretty clever, don't you, boy? but you'll be the one to scream now. Don't leave me high. Don't leave me dry. Don't leave me high. Don't leave me dry.
Oh, it's the best thing that you ever had. The best thing that you ever had. It's the best thing that you've ever had.
Best thing you have had is gone away.
Don't leave me high. Don't leave me dry. Don't leave me high. Don't leave me high. Don't leave me
Don't leave me high. Don't leave me dry.
So I have a very interesting observation because I have to keep myself occupied over here. I don't know how common having a Z in your last name is, but I've got 4 requests in a row, and each one had a Z in their last name, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Is Tim
Okay,
Walls
John.
on?
Tim Walls, John Salvini,
Mark,
the guy who invented
Mark
the
Mincer.
Zamboni.
Annie,
Oh, Annie Motor. Hi, Annie.
Larry, Brislow,
Larry. Oh, Brislow. Oh, yeah.
and Marty Katz.
Oh, wow. That's
Boom,
a
boom,
lot.
boom, boom.
Wow.
I asked for requests, and I got what I asked for.
So they're kind of like a Z pack.
They are.
I feel better already.
So I guess tonight you can't have a request if you don't have a Z in your name.
Wow.
So did you catch some Z's?
Hilarious.
Tough crowd here on stage. All right, we're going to do one from our album, Everything Disappears, that we don't do too often. So we thought we would roll it out here. This one is called Sleep Now, Heart. Sleep now, heart, hush your beating. What you can do, you've done. It's late, she's leaving. Go back inside. You'll be so much safer then. Weep not eyes, draw your shades. Time turns, tides, memory fades. Just don't watch her go again and again and again. No restless tongue, not one more word of love dying young. Your voice is unheard from this moment on. You have nothing more to defend. Your flaw was your freedom, but you were no serpent to this flower of Eden. Too late though for changes upon which you grew to depend. Silence my soul, lay down your thunder. You must let her go hand in hand with your hunger. The ghost at the gate says it's much too late to pretend. The ghost at the gate says it's much too late to pretend. Oh, the ghost at the gate says it's much too late to pretend she still loves you. Thank you very much.
I
Beautiful,
love
Andy.
that song.
Beautiful.
That really is.
Very nice.
Thank you.
I mean, if you want to cry, you just play that song on a loop a few times. It solves all of your needs to cry.
That can be pretty useful, actually.
Yes, I have cry songs.
Yeah. Like Holly Hunter in broadcast news didn't need a song. She just would.
Every
Do you remember
morning.
that? Every morning she'd cry, get it out, and get on with her day. I couldn't do that because then I'd just look like crap the whole rest of the day. I'd have swollen red eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good.
I don't cry pretty.
Yeah, I'm not, yeah. No. Me neither.
All right.
Yes.
Is that a...
It's whatever chord that is.
Okay. 1, 2.
Yes.
Oh, she's online. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Wow. What a nice surprise.
You know, Chase went down there last weekend. I saw a picture.
Okay.
Visited
All
the
right.
family.
Well, let's do this one for Lisa.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Came across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet. Sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need something somewhere only we know. Somewhere only we know. Thank you very much.
All right, it's time for a word from our sponsors, Renee.
Yep.
And our sponsors are you guys out there. These are shows that we do out of our garage studio, and they're free to attend. We encourage anybody within driving distance. If you see one of these on your calendar on your computer, we'd love to have you, and you can join us in our in-studio audience. But you can watch them at home, and if you want to support our enterprise, that's how you do it. There's the PayPal addresses and the whatever that other thing is, QR.
It was going
the
so
QAnon code.
No.
And the,
QAnon code. Nice. Oh, that's going to
Hey,
go
don't let him
well.
talk.
Oh my God. I will, as always, a portion of the proceeds will go to the Midnight Mission. And just confirmed today, our band, Hard Rain, will be playing on Thanksgiving at the Midnight
Nice.
Mission in the morning, I think from 10 till 1 or something like that.
yeah, we got two sets, about a 45-minute set and an hour set. And it starts, about 10. I don't know when it ends.
And we've done it before. It's really fun. So if you want to go down there and volunteer, I'm sure they would love to have you. I mean, they love volunteers all during the year. And if you want to come and be there while we're there,
You have to sign up way in advance.
you have to
though.
sign up. So go to Midnight, just search for Midnight Mission. And
Yeah,
it's
and
in-
just start to fill out the thing, and then Andrew will get in touch with you.
yeah.
So the Foleys are on from Priest Lake.
Hey,
Nice.
what's up?
Tim and Sophia are on from a tennis tournament in La Jolla.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Who's playing tennis, Sophia or Tim? I guess we can't
Oh,
get
I
that.
think it's a girls' tennis match, so I guess
Okay.
you can
Well,
figure
then
that out.
Tim is going to do well
He's gonna
because he's so much stronger.
It'd be like Kramer in the karate class. Yeah.
Oh, and the girls made it to the quarterfinals.
Oh, wow, fantastic.
way to
Well,
go,
congratulations,
Sophia.
that's awesome. I bet if you play guitar for the other team, your opposition, they're just going to go, we forfeit because we just want to hear you play guitar. And you can just
So
beat
you have
us.
a whole bunch of requests.
So
Yeah.
cool, well, that's awesome. Yeah, we have a lot of requests. So anyway, Midnight Mission, give to them. There you go. So also, we're doing a couple, when was that, Andy? I think it was like 3.5 weeks ago, we did a show at the Midnight Mission, at the Grand Annex, doing songs from the Greenwich Village scene of the 50s and 60s. And doesn't that seem like it was 1 billion years ago?
The 50s
Yeah.
and 60s?
No,
Or the
the
Grand
show
Annex
in the beginning of September, I know. So we're gonna do some songs from that in a little bit, but first we're gonna do another one of my favorite Andy Hill originals. It's called Down Through the Halls.
Yes.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you remember when I came to you from out in the field? Broken, tired, and hungry, ready to make a deal. You had information I couldn't have known that put you behind the wheel. Thinking I had nothing to my name and that a fair deal is relative depending on the game. I traded it all for a single me. Down through the halls of history, you hear my name. Through these walls of misery, the voice will be the same. Anywhere a dream falls into the mystery of some inner city ghetto lane. Anytime a man stands falsely laid to blame. out to touch your hand. And in your animal disguise, he mistook you for a better man. He gave you his blessing and the deeds to the Holy Land. You and all your wealth and glory paid the pen to write your version of the story, while the man with no more left to give stands alone and condemned down through the halls, down through the halls of history. You hear my name through these walls of misery. The voice will be the same. Anywhere a dream falls into the mystery of some in a city ghetto lane, and anytime a man stands falsely laid to blame, down through the halls.
Lies get repeated so often around here that they all start to sound like they're true. You cover tracks that would have buried a common thief without batting your eyes. And I'm not here to judge you no more, my brother. I'm just here to ask you.
Down through the halls of history, you hear my name. Through these walls of misery, the voice will be the same. Anywhere a dream falls into the mystery of some in a city ghetto lane, and anytime a man stands falsely laid to blame, down through the halls, you hear my name. Through these walls of misery, the voice will be the same. Can you hear it? I think I can hear it. I know it's out there. Can you hear it? All right. I think you can hear it. You just learn to turn it off. Learn to turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it on. Dream falls into the mystery of some in a city ghetto lane, Thank you very much. That's what I like about these live stream shows. We can play things that are really quiet and long if we have to, and it still works out all right.
Because you've got us trapped in the garage.
Yeah, we don't even have the garage door open. They're stuck.
We're
And there's
trapped.
cameras in the way, and they
trust
can't
me,
leave
I will
even if they
tackle them
want.
before I let them out.
All right. Well, as I mentioned, we did this.
Oh, I'm doing a woohoo for Trish on that song.
Oh, thanks, Trish. Yeah.
Hello,
Right.
Trish.
Our Greenwich Village show. A lot of the people who we did a show in June featuring the songs from the kind of Laurel Canyon period, which was after all the people in New York came to LA. Can't imagine why. Couldn't have been the weather or anything. But anyway, Cass Elliot kind of was represented on both coasts, and so we learned this one for those shows. Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me when I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Still saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Dream a little dream. Dream a little dream. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Thank you. That was for Sophia.
And she's there. So, Lisa's having a hard time with the Diet Pepsi rather than the wine. She's really taking issue with this, Renee. You've kind of gone down in her esteem, I think.
I'm sorry. Well,
would you like a glass of wine?
I think I better, because I need to keep up whatever kind of reputation I have acquired.
Thank you.
Sorry, Lisa, I didn't mean to throw you off. I mean, okay, yeah. You want to sit down while you play it?
Yeah, I'll go over
Yeah.
there.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. I'm gonna put.
All right, we're going to do another one from the Greenwich Village show. This was one that was written by, what's the guy's name? Renee?
Fred Neil.
Fred Neil, who is a fixture on whatever that main drag was in New York. And Bob Dylan used to come up, and Bob Dylan was younger than Fred, and Fred was generous enough to give him some stage time and let him play some harmonica. But Fred Neil did not seek the spotlight with the kind of zeal that Dylan and many of the others did. And this was a song that he wrote. It was the final song for his album. I don't know what the album was called, but I think it was 1967.
Fred Neil Sings.
Was that it? Okay.
I
Fred
just
Neil.
made that up.
Oh. And his producer told him he needed one more song to finish the album. So he went into the bathroom, wrote this song, came out, played it in one take, and then went out, walked into a taxi, which took him to the airport and flew him home to another state. And I don't think he ever came back. I think he kind of lived what this song kind of talks about. He just kind of gave up the spotlight and went home.
Just another reason why you shouldn't have an iPhone. Because if you take it in the bathroom, you would have written a good song otherwise. So, just word to the wise, Andy: never take your phone in the bathroom. Take a pencil and paper. Send this one out to my mom. Everybody's talking at me. I can't hear a word they're saying. Only in the echoes of my mind. People stop and staring. I can't see the faces. Only in the shadows of their eyes. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain. Going where the weather suits my clothes. Banking off of the northeast wind, sailing on a summer breeze, skipping over the ocean like a stone. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain. Going where the weather suits my clothes. Banking off of the northeast wind, sailing on a summer breeze, skipping over the ocean like a stone. Everybody's talking at me. I can't hear a word they're saying. Only in the echoes of my mind. I don't want to leave my love behind.
Well, Renee,
Thank you.
According to Mark, you were close. The album is simply called Fred Neil.
Oh.
He forgot about the singing part. That is beautiful, both the way you sing it and the way you play it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for these requests, you guys.
Okay, all right.
All right, we're going to do one for Annie, Neil and Annie. They are in Maryland, I'm assuming, and I'm going to be seeing them in a couple weeks because their son, Michael, is getting married.
He's so cute.
He is cute.
He is really, really, really cute.
And I'm going to be out of town for a little bit, and we're going to Maine for the wedding. It's going to be great.
Nice.
I'm going to eat some lobster.
Yum.
So
Oh, and
while Renee
clams.
is away, you guys have to come out. I have to hold down the fort and do a handful of solo shows, and I'll be very lonely.
Yeah, Andy's going to sing that last one. He's going to do that note.
Okay. Can't get there. Yeah.
You got a couple days to work on it. Yeah, make sure you come out and see Andy.
We will.
Okay, here's one for you guys. Looking forward to seeing you.
Love-struck Romeo sang a streets of serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Finds a street lamp, steps out of the shade, says something like, "You and me, babe, how about it?" Juliet says, "Hey, it's Romeo. You nearly give me a heart attack." He's underneath the window, she's singing, "Hey, la, my boyfriend's back. You shouldn't come around here singing up at people like that. Anyway, what you gonna do about it?" Juliet, the dice was loaded from the start, and I bet, and you exploded into my heart, and I forget the movie song. When you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet? They come up on different streets. They were both streets of shame, both dirty, both mean. Yes, and the dream was just the same. A dream you dreamed for you. Now your dream is real. How can you look at me as if I was just another one of your deals? You can fall for chains of silver. You can fall for chains of gold. You can fall for pretty strangers and the promises they hold. You promised me everything. Yeah, you promised me thick and thin, you know. Yeah, you just say, "Oh, Romeo, yeah, you know, I used to have a scene with him." Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. You said, "I love you like the stars above." You said, "I love you till I die. There's a place for us." You know the movie song. When you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet? Juliet. And I can't do the talk like the talking on the TV. I can't do a love song the way it's meant to be. I can't do everything, but I'll do anything for you. I can't do anything except be in love with you. All I do is miss you the way we used to be. All I do is keep the beat in bad company. and all I do is kiss you through the bars of Orion. Julie, I do the stars with you anytime. Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. You said I love you like the stars above. You said I love you till I die. There's a place for us. You know the movie song. When you're gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong. Juliet. Struck Romeo, sing a street serenade, laying everybody low, with a love song that he made. Finds a convenient street lamp, steps out of the shade, says something like, "You and me, babe, how about Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That was for Annie Moser.
It was.
It was.
Nice.
Very.
This is pretty fun.
You think?
I'm having fun. Are you guys
Good.
having fun? I am.
Your nails look really good, by the way. When I did the close-up on them, they looked really nice.
I saw you guys yucking it up, you know.
Well, the audience didn't know we were
The
yucking it up
talent
because
and the tech.
because the camera was on my incredibly intricate piano part at that point.
I was trying to get the little thing at the end, but I wasn't fast enough.
Well, thank you for featuring my piano playing.
Oh, Lisa says you still have it, Andy.
Oh,
And she
thanks,
hadn't heard
Lisa.
that in a long time. People are chatty tonight. I like when they're chatty.
Hey, could you open that door a little bit? I'm kind of warm. Are you guys warm or is it just me? Okay. All right. Quit bragging. Sandy said she's hot. We know. Whatever. Okay. All right, here's one for Sylvia, who I haven't really seen. I saw her at the Grand Annex show, Sylvia, but that was about it. I haven't seen you in a long time. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting on a train, feeling near as faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before rain, rode it all the way to New Orleans. I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana, blowing soft, Bobby sang the blues. Windshield wipers slapping time, I was holding Bobby's hand in mine. We sang every song that dropped the blues. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, ain't nothing but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. You know, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby. From the Kentucky coal mines to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Through all kinds of weather and everything we done, well, you know, Bobby, baby, kept me from the cold. One day near Salinas, Lord, let him slip away, looking for that home, and I hope he finds it. I'll trade all my tomorrows for one single yesterday to be holding Bobby's body next to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, and that's all that Bobby left me. Yeah. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. You know, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby. Lo-dee-do, 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 dee-do-dee-do. Lo-dee-do-dee-do-do, Bobby McGee. Yeah. Lo-dee-do-dee-do. Lo-dee-do-dee-do. Lo-dee-do-dee-do, Bobby McGee. Yeah. Lo-dee-do, lo-dee-do-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo. Ain't a Bobby, I'm a Bobby McGee. Yeah. Thank you very much. That was fun. Well, we got some good requests here. All right. All right. All right. That's what I got to say is all right, all right, all right. Andy read a story that Matthew McConaughey got that all right from Jim Morrison.
Really?
Yes.
Well, he definitely did, because when they told the story, they played the little clip of Morrison saying it,
Wow.
and it was a video. All right, all right, all right. Yeah. He goes, well, what is his attitude there? He's high, he's going to get some chicks and something else. And so that was what he was channeling.
It was the day before he was shooting this first scene in Dazed and Confused, I think. That was it. So the girls pull up in the car next to him, and he goes, all right, all right, all right.
That was his first film, right?
I think
I
so.
think it was,
Maybe.
yeah.
All right. Well, this is going to be one for Marty Katz with a Z. And a K. Not C-A-T-S. It's not how you spell it.
Okay, Lucinda.
Now, Marty, I just want to warn you, this is one. Can you remember the last time we did this, Renee?
Well, with you singing it, not very recently.
Yeah, well, I know once I get through one verse, I know the chords, but it has
all
about
right.
10
You're among
verses,
friends.
so. I seen the arrow on a doorpost saying this land is condemned, all the way from New Orleans to Jerusalem. Well, I traveled through East Texas, where many martyrs fell, and I know nobody can sing the blues like Blind Willie McTell. Well, I heard that hoot owl singing as they were taking down the tents, and the stars above barren trees was the only audience. See them big plantations burn, hear the cracking of the whips, smell that sweet magnolia blooming, see the ghost of slavery ship. I can hear the crowd moaning, hear the undertaker's bell. I know nobody can sing the blues like Blind Willie McTell. There's a woman by the river with some fine young handsome man. He's dressed up like a squire, bootleg whiskey in his hand. There's a chain gang on the highway, I can hear those rebels yell. I know no one sing the blues like Blind Willie McTell. God is in his heaven,
God is in his head.
and we all want what's his.
We all want what's his.
Power and greed and corruptible seed seem to be all that there is. So I'm gazing out the window, the old St. James Hotel. Now I know no one sing the blues like Blind Willie McTell. Yeah, Bob Dylan song, Blind Willie McTell.
It's the fuzzy song, but you did a good job on it.
All right. All right. All right. That's how he said it first. And the director was like,
I don't think so.
can you relax it a little bit? Okay, we're going to do one for the Chuckinator, who is watching the Dodgers win, I'm assuming.
All right.
Here you go, Chuck.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
That was really good.
That was, we just learned that song, even though it's so old. And I think it's one of that song gets like such smiles from people when we play it. And like every woman knows the words to it. And a lot of the men too. But like,
Every woman, yes.
it's so funny because it's a really memorable lyric, and it's just happy sounding, even though I guess it's a happy lyric, unless you're the guy.
I concede that I love the line, honey child.
I wonder if when Michael Nesmith from the Monkees wrote that, I wonder if he says honey child in it.
I don't know.
If only someone
bet he
could,
does.
If only someone could look that up.
Do you think?
I'm guessing.
Mark, you have homework.
I'm guessing he does. You're gonna say yes, he does. I'm gonna go on the side of he doesn't say.
Okay, you think that was an ad lib that
Linda Ronstadt
Linda
did.
Ross?
I'm just guessing.
If
but
she did,
good on her.
I
Yeah,
don't see. I think I'm with Renee. I don't see "honey child" coming out of his mouth. No, I'm with Renee.
well, you might be confusing him for the character he plays in the Monkees, not
right.
Michael Nesmith, the actual guy.
Yeah, but how well do you know Michael Nesmith, the actual
don't.
guy?
Actually,
Don't know him at all.
I know his
I
mom.
will say that he played Michael Nesmith in the Monkees.
Oh, what's his real name?
Michael Nesmith.
Huh.
Yeah. They
So
all
you
had their
think
real names.
all the other guys had characters?
No, they all
No,
had
it was
they all
Davy
named.
Jones and Mickey Dolenz and
He
Peter
didn't know
Tork.
the script, and he just went in and reacted.
Yeah. The
Randy
question is, did he wear that stocking hat all the time in real life? That's the question.
Randy Bowers knows all the words to different drums.
Oh, see? That's because he probably had a crush on Linda Ronstadt.
Every guy
That
had a
would be
crush
my
on Lynn.
guess.
Every guy and half the girls had a crush on Lynn Ronstadt.
That's true. All right. Well, speaking of Randy, here's one for Randy.
For between sundown's finish and midnight's broken toll, we're tucked inside the doorway, thunder crashing as majestic bells of bolts struck shadows and the sounds seeming to be the chimes of freedom flashing for the warriors. Strength is not to fight. Flashing for the refugee on the unarmed road of flight. And for each and every underdog, soldier in the night. And we gazed upon the chimes of freedom flashing of the wild and ripping hail. Sky cracked its poems in naked wonder. The clanging of the church bells blew far into the breeze, leaving only bells of lightning and its thunder. Striking for the gentle, striking for the kind, striking for the guardians and protectors of the mind, for the poet and the painter, far beyond his rightful time. And we gazed upon the chimes of freedom flashing, yeah. Slowly fading. Electric lights still struck like arrows, fired before the ones condemned to drift or else be kept from drifting. Towing for the searching ones on their speechless seeking trail. For the lonesome-hearted lover with too personal a tale, and for each unharmful gentle soul displaced inside a jail. And we gazed upon the chimes of freedom flashing, starry-eyed and laughing, as I recall when we were caught, trapped by an old track of ours, or they hang suspended. And as we listened one last time, oh, and we watched with one last look, spellbound and swallowed till the tolling ended, tolling for the aching ones whose wounds cannot be nursed, for the countless confused, accused, misused, strung out ones, and worse. Yeah, for every hung-up person in this whole wide universe, and we gazed upon the chimes of freedom flashing, yeah, freedom. Thank you very much. All right, that brings us to time for a word from our sponsors, our wonderful viewers. This is how you can help us out through these lean times.
Lean?
Huh, that's interesting.
A little more lean. Wow, that's kind of cool.
Kind of a 60s sort of thing.
Yeah, if you're appreciating tonight's music and you'd like to remunerate us, this is how you do it. I know this is redundant, but there's new people on, and if you'd like to, thank you, Teddy. If you'd like to tip us, we wouldn't say no, because it's our gig tonight. We'd say thank you, exactly. And a portion of the proceeds will go towards the Midnight Mission Homeless Shelter, as always. I just gave the donations for the last several shows yesterday actually. Yeah. And they always say, where do you want your money to go? And I put greatest need. There's specific programs, but I don't know what to do, so I do that. And then they say, do you have a company? And the company is Andy and Renee.
Does your company do matching donations?
We don't do matching donations. I do give to the Midnight Mission on my, Patrick and I do, but I don't match.
You have a very enthusiastic audience in the studio and a very enthusiastic audience online too.
Well, awesome. Well, that makes us feel
have to play
very
a whole
good.
bunch of more songs.
Well, I don't know if I'm that enthusiastic to play a bunch more songs. No, I can't.
I can keep you trapped in the garage too. I'm close to the door.
If I would have eaten dinner before the show, I might be more enthusiastic, but the last thing we want is for me to go into a hangry meltdown. Nobody really wants to see that. When Patrick and I went on our honeymoon, we went to France, and they kind of everything closes down between 2 and 5 or whatever, and we kind of get up late and eat breakfast late, and then we want to eat kind of right then, and so we had to get through that. It was a good learning experience.
It's called Carrie Snacks.
It's called Carrie Snacks, is right. All right, well, speaking of snacks, here's one for Larry Prislow. I don't know what that means exactly, but...
Well, it's kind of like Pringles.
He probably
Sounds kind of dirty.
No,
I'm sure Larry carries snacks on the golf course with him.
Pringles.
Yeah, Larry Pringles. I mean Prislow.
Flying Pringles. The 1, 2, 3, 4.
Multiply by the number of ways I
Nope.
Now I need a snack. The other one? Yeah. All right. Well, I think the requests tonight were very good.
They were.
Yeah, there were some different songs. There were some songs we haven't heard in a while, and there was kind of some Andy, some Renee, some fast, some slow. It was a very excellent. I think, Andy, we need to give the audience a
Round of applause to the audience.
Excellent. Thank you for making our job easier. We're going to do one for Mark and then finish off with one, and then we're going to be done for tonight. Finished. My mother says cakes are done, people are finished. Okay, we'll be finished after a couple of more songs. You're finished, Andy! I came to you like a parachute and landed all around your world. For more than a flash in your brief 9 years, you were my little girl. Your father and I needed help from the start, and I had a child of my own. 2 sudden siblings with your flexible hearts were drained into this fragile home. Kids these days, we fought the battle till we lost the war. I took what I could and limped away. Now I think of you as I walk the floor, and all the things there wasn't time to say to kids these days. When the judge puts your father and me in our places, you and I were separated too. Time chips away, but never erases the love you can't know. I carry for you, for kids these days. I'm really not the praying kind. If I look close enough, I'd find there's always something I could say or do. But some things they don't prepare you for. Then you hear the closing of the door, and here I stand.
But baby, where are you?
Today my son brought a card from school and said, here is something from my sister. I read your note through the teardrops pool next to your hand-painted picture. Will it break you down? Will it make you strong? Can you love, or will you live in fear? One thing I know, as time moves along, what you become, it's started here with kids these days. Kids these days. Kids these Thank you. Another one by Andy over there.
Just
All right.
beautiful.
Uno más. See? All right.
Hey, Sandy, if I stand, will my head be in the frame?
Well, I don't know. Stand and let me tell.
Just wanna
Oh, yeah, you'd
stretch
have to
my
be
legs
super,
a bit.
super much taller.
You'd have to be as tall as Chase.
I know. I think even Chase would clear that one.
So thanks to Sandy
You're
for
welcome.
being
Thank
our
you.
our camera person, chat person, waitress.
Oh, yeah, that's my favorite role. Got to keep
Thanks
those
to our
skills up.
studio audience, folks. Appreciate that. And thanks to all of you for watching. We appreciate that. This has been fun. Andy, see, I told you it was going to be fun.
Thank you, Renee.
Thank you, Andy,
Okay.
for having all the stuff over here in your very lovely, finished out studio.
That's right.
Thanks to your brother for creating,
right.
for constructing it. When was that? Do you remember how many years? It's been a
2017 or 18?
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That was sure lucky we had it during COVID, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll let you know when we're going to be back online, you guys. Hope to see you at our local gigs soon. Thanks for listening.
She's 11 years old, slams her bedroom door and cries. Unlocks a diary, writes a few lines, paints a flower in the margin, and with heart she dots her eyes. Her poem is a page and a half. Nothing rhymes. Yeah, she's got her own kind of cool. She says Black Lives Matter. She loves her mom and dad. All they ever wanted for her was more than they had. And she was always half content with just a pencil and a pad. Ain't there always something about sweet that's sad?
She's lonely,
Lonely and broken-hearted, but she's got her own kind of.
she's lonely,
Lonely and broken-hearted. Soon she's 23 years old, climbing the ladder of dreams. Wears her panties up high over low-cut jeans. Straps on an acoustic guitar and like Jim Morrison leads, steps up to the microphone and screams, lonely and broken. She's got some kink and her own kind of cool.
she's
Lonely, lonely and broken-hearted, down. Take out our silence, baby. Turn it into the shout of a million voices waiting, stuck in a trance, then crawling, talking, falling, walking. See you make them dance. See you make them dance. Thank you very much, everybody. That concludes live stream number 239. Good night.